I figured
Okay.
out that Zoom recording thing.
But still you uploaded that on YouTube.
Well, what I do is I record all of my recordings to my computer,
Okay.
so I have them.
All right.
The other option is to record them to the cloud, and then you can share that link to LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
But what they want is they want to have all the data. And then
Okay.
later on, when we have more videos, they're going
Mm-hmm.
to say, oh, you need to pay us storage to have these videos on here. And I'm not so sure
Okay.
that I want to pay them for storage
All
necessarily.
right. All right. Got it.
So, um, but you did get the video.
Yeah, I got the video that you shared.
So let's talk about search engine optimization.
Yeah.
And we talked about keywords, and we talked about descriptions and alternate tags and all that kind of stuff. And then we talk
Yeah.
about relevancy.
Yes.
And one of the things that I want to show you is the computer store that I used to do business with, that I used to own,
Mm-hmm.
is let's say um, let's say that we want to buy used computers.
Yeah.
That search is 6,230,000,000 results.
Hmm.
And how do you get to the top of that list? Action
For
computer.
that, yeah, for that we do a like off-page SEO for that, which is a regular task that we need to perform on a website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me,
And
what you're doing there.
sorry.
Tell me what you're doing there.
Off page, I won't say that I am so much expert into that off page, but yes, I have learned few things for which I have worked also, like the guest posting. The first thing that we do here is the content optimization. The content that we are using on our website should be unique and should not match with any other website. It should be of high quality.
Right.
It should not be a poor content. There shouldn't be. The first thing will be there, the content optimization. Then we need to make sure our website has no breaking links and it's working perfectly, and it is redirecting to each page and with good speed. So there are few things that matters, like, and then in off page we do like guest posting and PDF posting that we do on relevant websites to create a backlinks, right?
Okay.
The more the
Let's stop there.
backlinks we will have.
Let's stop there. Let's say
Yeah.
definitely good content,
Yeah.
definitely unique content. We definitely
Good
want to
speed.
have the page performing like it should.
Yeah.
Those are all things that get that on that 6 million site list. Okay. The off page search engine optimization that you're talking about is really the regards of relevancy. And what that means is popularity. Okay. So when the Google bots or any other bots crawl the website, they put them in order of 1 through 6 million pages that match those keywords for those pages. Okay. They rate number one organically the most popular website for those categories.
Yes. For that backlinks matters, right?
Well, yes and no. The thing that I want you to start thinking about is I want you to start thinking about what are the backlinks trying to do. And the backlinks are only trying to make the site more popular. Okay.
Yes.
And
Hmm.
what we did back in the early 90s, okay, what we did with our website was we um, had static images that were in a directory in the website called eBay Pics,
Hmm.
and image directory, image bank, things like that. And then what we did was we hyperlinked an image that said photos. And then we put it into the HTML code of the eBay auction.
Hmm.
Then what happened was we were selling computer parts at the time. But what happened was every single time somebody came and looked at that eBay auction, then it registered on that website as a hit, as a visit.
Got it.
So the bots come and say, oh my God, 10,000 people a day are visiting this little used computer website. Well, yes and no. That we're serving the images from there, but it's registering the SEO as traffic and relevancy to get the site up for those keywords.
Hmm.
Does that make
You were
sense?
just doing this thing and it got this much traffic on a site.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you these ways, and we're going to start setting up some of these pages. That's why we did the landing pages and the just for fun pages. There's different things like that. But I want you to understand
Yeah.
what we're looking for with these images. And I want them to ping. I don't want to just put an image on LinkedIn and have it 950,000 people see it. If it's an image that they're hosting. What I want to do is I want to put images out there in different blogs and LinkedIn and different sales tools and things like that that people are hitting, but they're making the site that we're housing the photos on relevant. And then once we can get them buoyed up, okay, once we can get them with more people seeing, then the natural traffic takes over. Because
Yeah.
once you're number one for coffee shop, Parker, Colorado, okay, then people in Parker, Colorado are going to see you for your site for the activity, and that's adding to the relevancy.
Yeah.
So what you and I are going to do with our website business that we have, we're going to not only build the websites, but we're going to start putting these tools inside to make the websites climb. Like
Got it.
like we did on used computers. Now these guys made a mistake. When I sold the computer shop, I asked them if they wanted me to stay on as a consultant, and they knew better than me. So they're doing their own thing. And this is all leftover SEO from me. We used to be number one in this category. I have a video of us being number one in used computers. But look at this. Look at this category. We're going to do computer repair in Denver. We used to be number one in this category as well. And now, because these guys stripped out, they did a new website and they stripped out all of my backlinks. They're all sitting on our server.
Mm-hmm.
All the eBay Picks directory and everything. When you go into the WHM, you're going to
Yeah.
be able to see that. But look, Action Computers is gone.
Yeah.
And so computer repair in Denver, still nothing. Oh, there it is. Page 2. And they're going to continue to drop because I'm not providing them relevancy.
Hmm.
And they made a mistake. That's a mistake. But if you and I go into our WHM directory, and I don't know if I have it saved in my, you're doing more of this work than I am anymore. Marketing, Hope, WHM. Oh, it worked. I'm amazed. Oh, wait a minute. I need to share with you again. Okay. So, here is the WHM,
Yeah.
and that shows all of our clients, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, you're better at this than I am. But this action directory,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to be able to get rid of this now because the guys aren't paying for it anymore.
Okay.
And I'll have you go through and get rid of these. Give me a couple of days. I want to make sure that we're into February before we get rid of it. But when we do that, I want to go into the cPanel of this old action directory.
Hmm.
Steve,
Hey, got your message. What time did you need help tomorrow?
do you think I could come and pick you up at like 2:15?
Yeah.
We're going to go to Castle Rock, grab the table, take it to my house. I got another kid that's going to help us. So it's just a poker table, but I just need an extra set of hands.
Yeah, no problem.
And I need the third guy to be really handsome because it's a rich doctor that I'm going to see. So I naturally thought of you.
Yeah, right. Sure.
I love you, brother. Thank you very much for being there for me.
Yeah, no problem. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Yeah. I'm getting that poker table tomorrow. Oh, is he going to lay down here or there? Yeah, I'm going to be here, honey. I'm having a very high level meeting with my head of the website development part of marketinghope.com. Her name is Kim, and she's very important. And so I have to talk to her right now. My wife.
Yeah.
You'll like her.
Yeah. I would love to talk to her one day.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. So I don't want to waste a bunch of time getting into this necessarily. But when it's time, oh, you want to say hi? There we go.
Hi, Kim.
Oh,
Hi,
hi.
Luann. I
I,
hear
I
your
was
voice all the time.
I was saying to Mark that I would love to talk to her one day.
One
I
day
wasn't
we'll do
sure.
it. You're just
Yeah.
as cute as your voice. You're just as
You're
pretty.
so beautiful.
Oh,
I
you
have seen
too.
your so many images. Pictures on Facebook, yeah.
Oh, that's very sweet. All right. I'm gonna go
Thank you.
shopping. All right.
Love
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye. It was nice to meet you, Kim.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, same here.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Come on, Bella.
Have fun, honey.
Thank you.
I got nervous. She came in.
Isn't that fun?
She's so beautiful,
Yeah, she's
seriously.
good.
Yeah,
It's good to have good family and good chosen
exactly.
daughters that are working very hard in India. Good.
Yeah.
So I don't want to waste a bunch of time, but what I want to do is I want to look in that account. Even though we don't host that account anymore, can you get in and see it? See the directory
For Action
structure?
PC, right?
Right.
Okay. So do we need to delete that or what?
I want you to get it in. I want you to get into the account to where you could see the directory structure. And then I want you
Okay.
to ping me, and I want to Zoom call and you share the screen with me. And I want to show you those directories. But
Sure.
what I want to do from now on is I want to start creating these subdirectories and fill them up with images that we're going to hyperlink like we did on
Mhm.
eBay. You know, have an image where we're going to hyperlink it somewhere else and start to build that organic relevancy.
Okay.
Okay. What we
Yeah.
want to do is we want to have, you know, pictures of jokes or whatever that are going to our, you know, let me share a screen again. And I want to pick out some obscure reference of a website. Okay. That
Mhm.
let's search for chimney cleaning in Parker, Colorado. That's where I live. Okay. So
Mhm.
look at the results here. 2,590,000 results. So
Yeah.
for that person, we should be able to get more relevant content and make this more popular
Okay.
than this guy.
All
But
right.
if we copy this image address and then how we would help this person is that we would copy the image address for this image. And that's what this is what I need to see on our websites that we're doing. It'll be
Mhm.
WP-content, and then see this uploads directory.
Yeah.
We're going to have several of them. It's going to be called images, videos, whatever. And then I'm going to send you those images, and I want to see this direct embeddable link. So
Okay.
that when I'm doing, you know, some kind of a embeddable, let me look for this. Either a mail program or something else that we're doing instead of just, oh, look, there's your email. Wrong records.
Yeah.
So when I send that email, that should actually show that image in the email. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when that does that, then it's going to pop that website.
Hmm.
And I don't know why that's not showing. Maybe it's turned off. That hyperlink's turned off. But there's that image.
Yeah, you copied the image address there, and you want when we click on the image on the link that we have just you have just sent to me, the website should load instead of that image, or the full website should load with that image,
No,
right?
just the image, just the image.
Just the
Because let's say that we're, you know, putting it into a blog that says pictures of barns,
yes.
you know, and so we want to have this at the bottom of that. I don't know what this is doing. Okay, so here's a picture of a barn. You see that?
You have stopped sharing.
I have too many images. I have too much going on here. Now you see.
Yeah.
So let's just say that we have a picture of a barn, but it's on a totally other site. It's unrelated. We
Mhm.
just want to show that picture, and then there's a story about a barn. Well, instead of just putting a picture in that blog, it serves from our image server.
Hmm.
And I'll find you a bunch of collateral to go along with that.
Mm-hmm.
See this right here? This is the
Yes.
local recordings and the cloud recordings. So you and
Hmm.
I will mess around with that later.
Yep.
But what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're doing. You're wearing a Dodge shirt.
I don't know. It's not mine. It's my brother's actually.
Are you lying to me?
No, I'm not. Why would I
That
lie? It's
belongs to
not
some
mine.
boyfriend of yours, and you're wearing his shirt.
How do you
Don't
know it's
lie
not
to
my?
Big Papa. I have
How,
5 girls. I know.
how do you know it belongs to my boyfriend?
That looks like a boyfriend shirt. And you know what I think? I think boyfriends are trouble. That's what I think.
No, he's not. You will love him. Seriously, I will meet you with him soon
Okay.
because I am planning my marriage
Okay.
in June or July. So
Okay.
I will introduce him to you and you will get a chance to talk to him and I will surely invite you on my marriage as well.
Yes.
And I would love if you guys
I
come
want
in
to
India.
I want to talk to him before you guys get married. I want to tell him
Sure.
he needs to take good care of you because you're very important.
Yeah, sure, sure. I told him already about you and he's also excited to talk to you. So
Nice.
sure, one day.
What's his name?
Prince.
Prince?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure if you picked him, he's very nice.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. So, um, let's make sure that what we're talking about today, the most
Yeah.
important thing that we're talking about today is SEO is
Yes.
in structure, which I think you have a good idea about, and we'll
Yeah.
start working on that. And then the relevancy, finding
Yes.
ways to make those sites more popular by diverting traffic to those sites and
Sure.
hosting from those image banks, whether it be eBay or Craigslist or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We want to serve that content from those directories. And then we're going to get to a situation where it will help us organically crawl up in
Hmm.
those search engine rankings,
Searches.
which is
Yes.
what we want.
Yeah.
And then back click links, back directed links, those are all ways that people are trying to get relevancy.
Yes.
That's
Yes. Yes.
all that
This is the
is.
ongoing work.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all we want to do is create an easy way that, like if, say we had an Etsy store, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we served all the images from the Etsy store as hyperlinks to our website that we're trying to promote. So even though it's a saddle store or even though it's a horse farm, we're going to be
Mm-hmm.
serving Etsy jewelry pictures from the images directory because they're pulling from the images directory to the Etsy thing. And when everybody looks at those images, it pings the saddle store. And so then when somebody says, horse products in Parker, whoosh, our website comes up to the top.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
thus ends the SEO lesson for today.
Thank you so much. Seriously, it was so informative and valuable, of course. And I am going to study about it a little more.
Yeah.
And don't forget to send me this recording
I
so
will.
that
I
I
will.
can
I
go
will.
through with.
But
Yeah.
just remember that when I start getting out to clients, this is going to be a service that we sell them, organic
Yeah.
relevancy, in
Sure.
addition to the SEO, and it's going to be a monthly charge that we sell them.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'll do a program that explains all of this to them, and I'll leave out, the things that we do, our
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
intellectual property that gets them there. But then we'll start charging them by the month. And once we get
Sure.
this going and we do a good enough job, then we'll have a monthly stream of income. And we'll just make
Exactly.
sure we're uploading pictures and different things like that. And then we're just farming that whole thing. And we can farm websites from everywhere that just need
Exactly.
traffic. So
Yes.
what I want you to do is make me those subdirectories on all the sites that you and I are on. Subdirectory images, subdirectory image bank, subdirectory videos. And then I want it to
Mm-hmm.
be in such a way that when I give you those images, or I tell you, hey, go to this site and take, these images off of this Facebook page or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or things I put in the war room, put these up as firewood for the SEO relevancy. And you'll know, oh, I'm putting
Mm-hmm.
this in the image directory. And then you put the image link to, www.markhope.com/wp.content/images, then
Yeah.
I'll, slash joke one. And then
Got it.
I'll go to that link and I'll put that in different places that make sense from your link. And then we'll start tracking that analytically.
Yeah.
And we'll see the traffic come in through that port,
Mm-hmm.
but it'll affect the relevancy on all of the other pages, like the index page or whatever you kids call it today. What's the main page called?
Main page is a main page. We call it a main page.
What's the file called? Back when we did HTML, it was index.html was the
Yeah.
main page.
I
What's
didn't
the
get your
WordPress?
point.
What's the main WordPress file that comes up?
You mean for image?
No, for the file name, for the website name. What's the file called? Is there no file?
htaccess?
Huh?
htaccess.
Uh-uh.
File related to the image, or what are you saying? I'm not getting that.
Index.html used to be the main file.
Yeah.
And now it's HTML. Or now it's WordPress.
Oh.
So whatever I don't know what that file is. But there's got to be some main file.
Hmm.
And I don't know enough about the, I don't know enough about the
I
file
know that,
structure.
but I'm not getting your exact point. Like,
I don't
what
blame you,
exactly?
Kim. You know, I'm not there. And it's because it's a database. But you, public HTML. Word page, wp.config files. WP admin is the main admin file. WP content. I'll figure it out. But
Like, yeah.
the main thing is that we understand what we're trying to do.
Yes, yes. I got your point.
What else we got going on?
I had a question related to Mark Hope website. Like, what courses do you want me to list there, and what certification will you be giving to the users? So I want a little information about that, that what course I should work on, that and what content will be there into those courses or on courses only, so
Well,
that I can
don't we need to install that plugin?
we will do that, but we will have to add the courses and the description what we are giving.
Well,
Like
it's gonna be a lot of different things.
like you, can you give me some examples of courses, like what exactly?
Yes, we're gonna do like financial literacy courses,
Okay.
and it'll teach people how to get out of debt and how to pay off their
Hmm.
credit cards and save up for a house payment and everything like that. But what I want to do, um, is I think you and I already looked at one.
Yes, the site that you liked, and you shared with me that you want something like that.
Which
You
one
check
was
the
it? Do you remember?
yeah, I need to check the link. Wait, let me give you that.